Hello and welcome everyone back to Warsuit Simulator. Apparently. Hi Ashley, how are you doing? Yes, I am apparently Lex Luthor of Armored Core. Only thing I need is money. And lots of it. And I actually had one idea. I think I can make it. White, that's basically. Maybe yes. And then angle. No, I think this is too wide. No. This got it, yes. Maybe if I had one design idea just today. The question is there any right? No, I think there is not. No. Sadly no. Maybe. Wait. Let's keep that there. Size there. No. Scrap that idea. I think I had a good idea, but never mind. But what I was trying to make, it's always when something doesn't line up what I imagined, I scrapped it. I should just, you know, try to do it on my spare time. But what I was trying to... No, actually it is possible. What I was thinking of doing.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Was a face. Certain type of face. I don't want to say it out loud because it would be a secret. But now I actually want to make it a reality. Would this be good? This might be good actually. This be perfect. I am actually taking notes. You know, getting all the angles, size, and everything correctly, exactly. Position is, but size. 78, 80. I am looking if I can make this. It was this one. And it was 80. And 78. Oh, the invert. Oh, no, it actually can work. Yeah, not this way. This is per white. Little bit bigger. There. Not perfectly line up, but it will do. Oh. Copy layer. Why I didn't do this earlier? Copy layer. That way now I have the perfect copy of it. There. And then same thing. Copy layer. This might be perfect. And then this one, but now completely black. The cloak. From the Moomins. Now I just need background. Please have a complete background somewhere. Well, actually. Would this be good color? And then layer options, move layer. There. I have to actually check how well I managed. I know it's not perfect. The only thing it actually is missing is the nose. Only thing it is missing is the nose. Is there any good set for the nose? That's the thing, you can make anything with this editor, if you have imagination. Like, some things you can do with just if you combine 10 different shapes into one. You can do almost anything. Like first I was thinking these kind of teeth, but they sadly don't fit. Unless I combine these two. But there. Nightmares for everyone. Can I name these? No. But yeah, that is one project done. I am just doing these because I am kind of getting familiar with controls again.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 13, rank C. Final evaluation. Subject AC, Tsubasa. Call sign, Middle Flatwell.
Tsubasa.
Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah, indeed. Having... Bah. I wasn't even focusing on the chat. Have a nice day. My mech is coming for you. Die! Did yes.
Target destroyed. This concludes C-rank evaluation. Well done.
Middle flat well? What does that even mean? I have no idea. Maybe she was browsing anime Twitter and just decided to be flat. But I got nice emblem.
Incoming comms.
Congratulations, you have surpassed rank C. We hope that our aid has helped push you to achieve greater things. All Mind exists for all mercenaries.
Looks like a seagull, yes. But just for a moment, when she said All Might, I heard All Might and I was very confused. Okay. There is no new equipment that can... No, wait. There is the grenade launcher, but... Plasma missile launcher makes weight and energy load better, but less ammunition gives me more speed. How about Sunbird? No, this shoots straight, right? This might be good because it gives me armor. I am just gonna buy this, just in case. Just in case. Buy that. Then it was generator. And then of course legs. Then this gives me huge defense. Well, this boost speed. No, wait, attitude stability. I am keeping my basic loadout, but I have that part just in case. But Arena, oh, I need to play the story more to get rest. Let's go. You heard all my talk, good. I am not crazy. now I remember. Let's go to Alien Ocean next. No. Let's do this mission.
621. We've also got a corporate job. Check the briefing.
Attention, Gun 13 Raven. This military operation is approved by Balaam HQ. Liberation Front took action regarding the Archibus-controlled wall. Ultimately, both parties were suppressed by the Planetary Closure Administration. Their loss is our gain. There won't be a better opportunity for Balaam to steal the show. We want you to head to the combat zone and eliminate the enforcement squads deployed by the PCA. Be aware that their forces include a new type of craft, the HC. That's why we've chosen you. Balaam's counting on you, Gun 13. Happy hunting.
It just proves one thing. We both watch too much anime. That is true. But what comes to, for example, I am just using these ones an example. One Piece and My Hero is I like to read them when they come officially in my own language. So the thing is, for example, I couple of weeks ago, it's still waiting its turn, so I can read it. But I finally got my hands on One Piece 103 book. I have been waiting this book for, I think, at least 2 years. And then everybody in the internet was celebrating, and I also got spoiled in that regard, but I don't mind. For the certain elements or transformations, how many pages is the book? Is there a number? These are, you know, the small books. This is not huge, but you know, the manga book. Getting a little spoily in the end here. There is no page numbers, but I believe about 50 pages. I think. But the thing is, with the One Piece manga, for example, the company that originally published it in Finnish, I don't know what happened, but there was some financial issues. Then they got bought by another group, and of course they had to replant everything they were doing with already existing series that publisher was doing. But personally, I am interested to see what they did with the translation, because I have a feeling they have changed some translations. I actually need to take a couple of books before this one, the new one, and then compare what they did for the translation. But yeah, let's focus on mechs. You expected they were big compilation and had more. No, these are kind of like I believe these are the exact ones in what they publish in English. But of course I'm not certain how it comes in Japan. Correct me if I'm wrong, but because this is I think Shonen Jump? Am I correct? So they, correct me if I'm wrong, but they release these mangas on weekly basis, one chapter per week in the represented magazine. I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. And then what they do later is packed the chapters in one book. Like a collection.
Seems Balaam can't let go of their failure to climb the wall. That's fine. We'll make it work for us.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5, solo AC. An independent merc, moving to terminate.
SG, and are heavily armed. Be careful there.
I've got the number 621. Enemy readiness to rush in.
Code 31A, sustaining damage.
Requesting backup. Code 7-8.
Piggybacking on SG's Bellius link. Just secure the lines. There. I've made sure they can't call home for help. The rest is up to you.
Code 5, target for termination sighted. Engage.
They're equipped for heavy fire.
Down. Eesh. Oh yeah,
repair kits remaining.
this takes another planet. This is not Earth. No. This is a planet. Another planet. Imaginary planet, of course. But wait, imagine as consumers, we of course think, oh, this is so cool, flying mechs. But imagine if you are working in this kind of facility and every day you have to be afraid that giant mechs just comes in and decides to shoot missiles at you. Imagine how terrifying this whole universe is. Yeah, I probably need the tank parts. Sounds like work in the military. Well, yes. But still. Just replace tanks and soldiers with mechs.
We're entering the structure.
Ooh.
Code 1-5. Target has reached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units. External comms have been compromised. Respond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
This actually became more like Dark Souls now, but with mechs. But fast-paced. Fast-paced Dark Souls. This is like Neo and Dark Souls had a baby. Outside of marriage.
Code 5. Solo AC.
Engaging.
Code 2-3. Attending C.
Cover the warrant officer's HC.
That HC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 621.
One repair kit remaining.
That comms interference must have been your work too, interloper. Of course, this merc, you're all the same. Violate the law and you'll pay the price.
AP at 30%.
Only I can reach the system. You... Target terminated. Comms team, come in. Restore the link with the system ASAP.
How far back? There was no checkpoints. Oh, it doesn't use... Oh. Let's try this again, but now I have a tank.
Commence mission. Eliminate all PCA forces occupying the wall.
Code 1-5. Solo AC. An independent merc. To terminate.
Be careful.
They've got the numbers, 621. Enemy reckless to rush in.
Code 3-1A. Sustaining damage.
Requesting
Yeah,
backup.
this tank
Code
is too
7A.
slow. For my liking.
Piggybacking on SG's belliest link. Not the most secure of lines. There.
This tank gives me more armor,
Code
yes.
5, target for termination sighted. Engage.
They're equipped for heavy fire.
This area's all clear. Keep moving, 621. We're getting
Yeah.
readings from inside the wall.
RF Fitz. Hello and welcome. You never used a tank build. Well, actually, this is my first time trying tank. I just picked this up because, you know, defense. But yeah, I am not expert in any capacity of what is a good build, what is the optimized take. I just do whatever. You just love this game. No. I am just saying that I do whatever I want. I am not trying to optimize anything. And everybody, these kind of games I like to try. Okay, what if I used tank on this specific mission? And for this moment I never, and my personal take is that the tank is a little slow for my liking. But it also makes me beefier. So that is a plus. And you dig the colors. Thank you. As you can see in the lower right corner, they are my kind of signature colors. But the joke on this game is that this is Lex Luthor mech. And now because I have tank parts, now I am thinking Megatron from Armada.
We're entering the structure.
Code 1-5. Target has breached the facility.
Where's our patrol? All units, external comms have been compromised. Bond with available forces. We need time to activate the HC.
Lex has to stand out, I agree. Ooh. No, that was just a warning. But yeah, after this mission I am probably changing back to my usual, you know, parts.
Code 5, solo AC. Engaging. Code 2-3, attending C. That AC must be our independent merc. Moving to terminate.
That's the new HC. Stay sharp, 621.
AP at 50%. 2 repair kits remaining.
That comms interference must have been your work too, interloper. Code 6 verbs, you're all insane. Violate the law, you'll pay the price.
1 repair kit remaining. AP at
but I did it. Yeah, this build is good for... Oh,
One new
cutscene.
message.
Gun 13 Raven. That was a beautiful massacre at the wall. You're a survivor, no doubt. Let me give you some advice. Don't settle for being an independent. Join the Red Guns. Have a career. Climb the ranks. Keep that unlucky number. And eventually the curse will get you too. That's all. Don't forget what I said about putting you to work.
What I have missed. Can I do any build? Yeah. Like I said, I am doing my own thing. Usually I am just doing my own thing. I am not, doing high-end math and what is the most optical route. Sometimes I do a build. Let's say in Dark Souls would be a good example. I do a build, then let's say halfway point I have kind of shoot myself to the leg because I put points on something that works against me, what I try to do in the eventually the final build. And also I love a good challenge, but also there are times when I just, okay, I admit, this is too much. I'm not good enough. I have a bad skills. I admit my defeat and move on. And yes, now when I have done that mission, I am switching back. And then I need a booster. Oh! That was the decision. Good thing to know. Because I was thinking decision, but no. It means I have to choose one faction to fight for. And then it changed. That I can't pick up the another mission. That is interesting. Good to know.
This is a personal request from a friend. We still don't have enough data to pin down where the coral is gathering in the ice field. According to my friend's sources, we could find some clues here. Xylem, a city floating on the ocean built by the Rubicon Research Institute. Ever since the fires, that place has been abandoned. It's likely hiding secrets about the coral, kept shrouded a survey drone, only to lose it in the interference. That's where you come in. I want you to disable the ECM fog generators so that we can resume the survey. Right now, the corporations are preoccupied with the PCA. We can be the first ones to identify where the coral is converging.
Alright, Sin Snapper. Welcome. Warmed up at this unholy hour. Oh! 1 PM? Yes, to me it is middle of a day. But how are you doing? Welcome.
The ECM fog is going to interfere with comm until it's disabled. Follow the beacons left by the survey drone.
Main system
It's
activating
6 in
combat
the
mode.
morning for you.
Raven, the ECM won't interfere with our contact. But it is affecting your lock-on range. Keep an eye on your surroundings.
I am just thinking, is that East Coast or further? But welcome. Nonetheless. And I know time zones are pain. Why this suddenly turned into a horror movie? I am doing great.
This must be a beacon left by the survey drone. I'll use markers to track them. You can use them if you lose your way.
You didn't get proper sleep cause you were watching a stream and face planted and then passed out. Oh. That's why you always have to have a pillow in the ready.
Unknown intruder detected. Normalization process E.
They seem to be city defense automatons. They must have stood watch even after they were abandoned by their masters.
I am just wasting ammo at this point.
I've located an ECM fog control device. See if you can access it.
Yeah, this indeed is a Silent Hill mission. And I really need to play Silent Hill.
Confirmed. The control device is offline. Let's keep looking, Raven.
I actually should be continuing some of my horror games that I have started. But I always make an excuse for myself. Because I am a big coward.
Intrusion attempt persisting. Normalization process A.
Ooh,
I can't find any data on these. I'm sorry, Raven. You'll have to rely on your experience.
There. I was going this way. Yeah? No? No, I was going this way. There's a chest and that building. Which way? Big oval glass one. That one? Ah! Those are actually at the
Second fog control device located.
But thank you. My first coral gem. Nice. But yeah, I have this is my first time playing, so backseating minimum as possible, but that I am okay with. You know, little bit hint, because that is something I probably just walked by. And same goes for spoilers. There is exceptions, like, of course that. I pause it. For example, if I am playing an old game, so of course you can argue that because it is an old game and I have played it, then it will be safe for spoilers. But I still, even if I sometimes get a little bit excited about and start talking about something that happens later in the game or something, but I would still love to have talk only about things that you have seen on screen or should have happened before that moment, because there might be some people in the audience that haven't played the game and either want to play them themselves or want me to experience them. You looked it up. Internet and apparently Armored Core 6 takes place on an Earth colony planet, but all the prior games took place on a ruined Earth. Sounds about right. But yeah.
Confirmed. Control device is silent. Let's find the next one.
This is technically a space age. I came there.
Intrusion detected. Normalization process ceasing.
Ooh. That was all. Yes. That is reasonable. Yeah. But I just said so. Always there is some things that I am personally okay with, you know, hints like, oh, you can do this. Oh, but then try to remember that I am trying to figure some things out myself, but this one I appreciate because, well, as you said, fog. Not fog. What am I talking about? I am talking gibberish. Here's the next one. Let's go back a little. Aha!
Is that the survey drone Walter mentioned? We might be able to extract its data. Let's take a look.
Yeah. And I am just saying because, you know, for example, if people see me struggle for... Well, I have played Zelda. I still need to finish the Link to the Past, or see if I can actually finish it. Or should I just jump the next game in the series? But you know that if I struggle a puzzle for 30 minutes, don't go shouting, you know, the solution. But sometimes if it feels like I am actually struggling, then maybe a hint. But otherwise I am like struggling for 15-30 minutes, and then it feels so rewarding when I finally get it, and then I feel stupid because it was so simple. Observation data extracted from a survey drone. Perhaps this was recorded by Andrew Walter's friend. Salem's remains fully operational. The planetary closure administration did their best to hide the place, but I'll find a way there soon enough. The only ones who know are the PCA and... Ooh.
Wait! Hostile readings.
Oh!
Mobilization process B2. Deploying edge.
Fight back, Raven. The drone. Fortunately, the data we found helped to identify where the last ECM device is. I've set a marker for it. Let's check it out.
Let's go.
You know, it's been a long time since we've been on a mission together without Walter. The control device isn't going anywhere. Take your time. Raven.
Two repair kits remaining.
Just in case. Used one repair kit.
Raven, that's the last of the control devices. We'll have Walter back after this.
6-2, do you read me?
Yes.
Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming.
Oh no.
Pull out before they make this complicated.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Yes, we're complicating things. So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out now. Take them down, 621. I'll clean up the mess.
QP and AP at 30%.
Wearing it down. Finish it, 621.
AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Raven, I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Try accessing it if you need support.
AP at 50%.
Press the advantage, 621. You've come a long way since your crash landing on Rubicon. Show me.
AP at 30%.
Let's Snapper, thank you for the follow.
Raven, that's the last of the control devices.
Thank you.
We'll have Walter back after this.
6-2, do you read me? Do you read me? You've got PCA incoming. Pull out before they make this complicated.
I'm afraid it's too late for that.
Yes, we're complicating things. So much for subtlety. You'll have to fight your way out now. Take them down, 621. I'll clean up the mess.
Oh,
Raven, I've identified some Xylem defenses we can co-opt. Try accessing it if you need support.
this is what happens when I start to panic.
There. Xylem's defenses now recognize you as an ally. That should help keep the PC at busy.
I like that the whole city is now my battlefield. Bueno, ahora la... Yes. I am. When someone redeems that, I am actually thinking of using better mic.
Wearing it down. Finish it, 6-2.
You know, this happens when you actually use your brain.
Press the advantage, 6-2. You've come a long way since your crash landing on Rubicon. Show them.
Yeah.
AP at 50%.
Yes.
2 repair kits remaining.
And then there was only one.
Looks like you did it. The ECM fog's cleared too. Now, my friend can get back to surveying.
And then I think kind of introduction. What I do here. I mostly play games, and I play variety of games. I play, for example, now I am playing Armored Core. I have played Armored Core before, but otherwise I am new to the series. And my favorite genre is RPGs. Like examples, Baldur's Gate 3 or Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 4. What Fallout you prefer, but you know, those kind of games. And Witcher 3. I just love all kinds of games. And only thing I hate is that I don't have time for everything. So that's why there might be some things that I haven't even tried or played. Because you know, real life and everything.
You again. I'm a busy man, far too busy for the likes of you.
So I hear. Must be a tough time to be the Vesper's deputy commander.
Get to the point.
The plan to raid the PCA. You're going to need more pawns on the board.
Of course, you're here to hawk your services again. Very well. I'll consider that mutt of yours part of the effort.
One more thing. Show my hound some respect. Gen 4's as good a pedigree as any other.
I'm just waiting for these cutscenes.
No new
Yep.
messages.
Oh! Oh?
Raven. The city's defense systems were still in operation after all this time. And stranger still, The PCA personally intervened to block the survey. There must be more to Xylem. And to Walter's friend.
New parts are now available. But yeah. Continue my interest and likes. Well, I like fantasy, sci-fi. For example, for series, what would be good examples? Well, for example, I like Transformers, Pokemon, Digimon, One Piece, The Witcher, the books and the games. You know that I am fan of all of different franchises. But of course I don't know everything. Okay, let's see what parts did I get. Pulse missile launcher might be that actually might be good for ACs that use pulse armor or defense. I like to use the sword on my left hand. Because I like to have a weapon that doesn't use actual ammo. If you know something happens. Like me using all of my ammo. That actually almost happened in one time. Ooh. Sadly, that goes a little bit off. Otherwise, that would be perfect. You know, the unicorn aesthetic. Some of these look cool, but then again, with my current build, should I actually just buy parts that looks cool and then build the mech, my ideal mech, you know, just for the looks and weapons. This gives me more arms load limit, but armor suffers. Oh, these are new. Should I just... Almost anything would be better for my current weapon if it has more ammo, ammunition. The problem with my current build is, or not build but weapon is that it shoots one bullet, but if the enemy is fast, it doesn't matter. But let's keep those, all the parts. Yeah, and also this has more impact. Attack the old spaceport. Destroy targets. Attack the base seized by the planetary closure administration and destroy all Berthed warships. Meet the route to rendezvous with friendly craft. Extra rewards based on number of enemies destroyed. Yeah. That is the next mission, but now I will be right back.
buddy. Got a request from Archibus for you. Here's the briefing from my CO, who came up with the plan.
This is V2 Snail. I shall brief you on the operation. You will be under my direct authority. Consider it a rare privilege. We will conduct simultaneous surprise raids on 2 Planetary Closure Administration bases. One is the Hall of Communications base, the relay for comms between enemy squads. The second is the former Bertram spaceport, seized by the PCA for its suppression fleet. V4 Rusty will be dispatched to handle the Harlov base. His objective will be to disable their network and prevent support from PCA elite squads. Raven, during this time you must destroy all the heavy warships berthed at the spaceport.
Solid plan, but there's a catch. Disruption of PCA comms won't last long. I'll come support you when I've finished on my end.
Rusty is my friend. Only friend. In this harsh
If this
world.
mission succeeds, the corporations will deal the PCA a major blow. Ignore V2's snotty attitude. Just focus on your own work.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Destroy all the berthed warships.
Code 1-5. Intruder detected. Sharing all base personnel. Commencing threat evaluation.
I'm on standby near Harlov, buddy. Patch me in. I'll gauge the situation on your end before I jump in.
Code 5. Target for termination confirmed.
That's a planetary closure administration. Engage.
Target for termination approaching warship.
Estimated threat range 3 to 4. Contain the target.
Hey, buddy. I've taken out the relay mast. That takes care of their external comms for now. Keep moving. 4 targets left.
Code 5. Target confirmed. Moving to intercept.
External comms are out. What's going on?
Warships to go.
2 warships left. Looks like you're doing just fine, buddy. I'm keeping them busy, but they're
Thank you.
working fast. Don't expect the comms blackout to hold for long.
Just one more, Raven.
Code 5. Intruder detected. Threat level 4. Handle it.
approaching warship.
Open fire! Keep the target away!
Looks like you got them all, 621. You there, buddy? Bad news. PCA's external comms are back online. They've got warships heading your way. Hold out till I reach you. There's the catch. Resupply while you can, 621.
Here's the resupply.
Enemy detected. They're firing from above.
Code 5, target for termination approaching.
Handle it. The main squad will be here soon.
Company 621, in front of the base.
Heavy warships incoming.
This is the Planetary Closure Administration. Disengage your weapons and surrender, now. Resistance will be met with immediate termination.
Ooh.
Authorization acquired. Terminate them.
Code 1-5. Target for termination sighted. Time to pay the piper.
Looks like we've got high-ranking PCA officers. Sorry to keep you waiting. I've got your back, buddy. Hope you've got mine.
Code 4. Send me what you've got.
Nobody can afford the Venom. Ala ala. Oh no! I said it. Now it's there for free. But no, believe me, there is even expensive version of ala ala. But it's not on my channel.
On the target.
Relaying system response. Corporate AD V4 Rusty. Independent mercenary Raven. Data on the mercenary is being checked for discrepancy.
Great bedfellows. This means the corp can't afford to cheat.
PCA enforcement craft. High mobility LC and HC. Once agile, related to heavy hitter. The enemy's taking heavy damage.
Nice work, buddy. You're on my side.
Code 318.
You're welcome.
Systems green.
Let's do it, Rusty.
AP at 50%.
won't need our insurance.
Yeah, you never got that. Given as you speak Japanese, you use it that regularly. It's like saying average expression became somehow important in other cultures. Like us Westerners, English speaking people saying "Nani?" Yeah, that's the thing. Some things become a culture phenomenon. Phenomenon. Let's say they become quotable
Send me what you've got on the target.
in other cultures, even if the original language is just a word. You know, normal word. But then when it comes to other languages or cultures, then it suddenly becomes that everybody becomes ara ara or nani.
Corporate AC D4 running. Independent mercenary rated. Data on the mercenary is being checked for discrepancies.
Just means the corp can't afford to choose.
These are elite PCA enforcers.
Run down.
This system. Code 7-8. Threat level
One PCA craft left.
Code 7-8 received. System processing.
Nice work, buddy. Glad you're on my side.
Don't mess.
We can. Code 7-8.
Confirmed. PCA craft destroyed.
Don't mess with the Lex Luthor. Wait, checkpoint.
Threat to planetary closure identified. Use of I-02 authorized.
I'm picking up something. I've sent you a marker. There's something there.
It's not even a titillating expression. It's just sort of like saying, I'm thinking about it, or oh my. Yeah, I am thinking there are other words from other cultures. But it's just, you know, Japanese expressions are the most prominent one? Is that the word?
It's underground.
What? What is that thing? System unrest. Your attacks won't have any effect. Is that another PCA weapon?
There's no
That's color.
It's changing its behavioral pattern, answering to a greater imperative. To protect the convergence.
Looks like the PCA has helped itself to the Institute's relics. 621, rest up at base. I'll come up with a plan to deal with our new friend.
A new threat. Cleared mission. Attack the old spaceport. Yeah, robot worm. You think French expressions are more prominent in the Anglos? Yes. From as long as I remember. The thing I remember people always saying, or at least in TV, you know, shows and cartoons, was voila.
Here's the situation, 621. After the PCA sicked that Institute weapon on us, Arquebus and Balaam have moved to cooperate. IA-02, aka Iceworm. It's a sea weapon, an autonomous deterrent created to protect the coral. If we don't take it out, no one's going to reach the convergence. We'll have a tough fight ahead of us, and everyone's getting involved. 621. Don't forget we've got a job to do on Rubicon. I didn't bring you all the way here for nothing.
New messages.
Heard the news, tourist. Iceworm, huh? You just keep tripping up over the Institute's relics, don't you? Well, I got something that might interest you. Sent you a briefing.
This is V8 Pater. Your performance in the spaceport raid was admirable. V2 and V4 left a message for you, but the arrival of that monster is a more pressing matter. Arquebus and Balaam have agreed to a ceasefire and are looking to cooperate, for the moment. It'll take time to formalize our agreement. For now, I've sent you another request.
Registration number RB23. Call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. B-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. You have entered the upper ranks. May these encounters further guide your technique.
New mercenary missions available. Oh, ooh la la. That reminds me of Back to the Future. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. Ooh la la. O'Keefe. Barren flower. Back to the Future? Yes.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program.
I think
number
in the
12,
second film.
Entering rank B. Subject AC, Barren Flower. Call sign, V3 O'Keefe. Commencing evaluation.
I like the colors and design
Main
of this.
system activating combat mode.
Sadly, I have to destroy it. Damn.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
For some reason, I started coughing. Oof, okay. Got zips. Oh, this is Cinder. Yes.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 11. Rank... What is this?
Kinda creepy to go around ranking strangers, don't you think? Well, whatever. I'm busy, but you can have this old data.
Main system activating combat mode. AP at 50%. AP at 30%.
Yes.
Nice. Don't know about the sim.
It appears the data contained an unauthorized message. We apologize. Terminating evaluation.
Terminating the evaluation. I still got the points. Cold call. Dead sweat.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 10. Rank B. Subject AC. Dead sled. Call sign. Cold call. Commencing evaluation.
System activating combat mode. AP at 50%.
Yes.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Backing him into a corner and slicing him up. Then let's check. Should I? Yeah. That might actually be good. I want to test this out. Yeah, it is. I can only use it once. Yeah. Funny thing is, I have never used it. Rusty. Let's fight our friend.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 9, rank B. Subject AC, Steel Haze. Call sign V4 Rusty.
I like his
Commencing
emblem.
evaluation.
It is a wolf.
Main system activating combat mode.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
Verified. And then there's honest brute. In quotes. How honest will he be? Let's find out.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program, number 8, rank B. Final evaluation. Subject AC, Milktooth. Call sign, Honest Brute. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
When someone includes honest to their name, it means they are not very truthful.
Target destroyed.
They sound like
This concludes B
a
rank
used
evaluation.
car salesman.
Well done.
Yeah. Come to the honest Venus, honest used mech shop. Yes, that is the technically the joke. At least that honest ape, I can't lie. But the thing is, if you are perfectly honest, you know, like as a politician, that's not a good thing, because there are so many state secrets that then it means you have to tell everybody. And then you just put your country at a risk.
Comms.
Congratulations. You have surpassed rank B. It is a great honor to witness your evolution as a mercenary. All Might exists for all mercenaries.
Only 5% kryptonite radiation left on it. I would say 4. Let's see, I have done everything. Let's do some tuning. What can I do? Core expansion. Tämmönen ammon aluksi to be installed. Tämmönen ammo automatically triggers a pulse barrier when the AC's AP reaches its limit, enhancing defense until the barrier reaches its durability or time limit. I am curious. Then it goes here. Okay, what is my next mission? I can do this. Then prevent the old space will prevent its capture by the planet. Should I do this? Defend base. Yeah.
Got a job for you, 621. We've received a request from the Archibus Group.
Raven, this request comes from our subsidiary Schneider. It concerns the Bertram spaceport, which you and V4 brought under our control. We've received intel that a stranded PCA fleet is planning to retake the base. Your objective is to intercept the PCA and defend the spaceport. We've deployed an MT squad to support you. Use them as you see fit. That concludes the briefing. Good luck.
The PCA are going to be fighting to win. 621, don't forget you have MT backup.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Wait, something's not right, 621.
The battle's over already.
Huh?
Find out what's going on.
I've identified the target. That's the mercenary who took your name. Let's see how far they can fly. On borrowed wings.
Oh no. Wait, is a misunderstanding?
We're not here to take back the Raven name. However, we will see if you can do it justice.
Looks like we found your license's original owner. Tie up to 761.
Oh.
Just focus on the fight, 621.
2 repair kits remaining.
Yes, Raven, I feel it too. This mercenary has potential. Raven, we can still... All right. We'll watch this one. See where they go on a Raven's wings.
That was the original Raven. And what I know, Raven is the call sign of the very first, from the very first Armored Core.
No new messages.
I've looked into the other Raven, the independent mercenary who attacked you. It turns out that Raven isn't an individual call sign. It's a title, passed down generations of mercenaries who champion the free will Raven stands for. They choose what to fight for, and take to the skies in flight. If that's what being a Raven means, then that's the name I want to keep calling you. Raven.
Yes, they have kind of rebooted, but I meant, like it showed there, that it is kind of like a title. It is like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like in the Ika Ninjas, that the family head was always Hattori Hanzo. It was a title. It wasn't just one man or person. It was a title, and then it gave the illusion of immortality. But yeah, I don't know Armored Core lore that well, so I can't say how many times they have rebooted the timeline. Let's salvage some data.
Raven, I have a personal request to ask you. It's about the Angabret Tunnel, which is to be shut down after it was hit by a coral surge. I want to go there and survey the area. Even before the coral surge, that place had been all but abandoned. It's an old structure, dating far back into the colonization of Rubicon. There must be items of interest from throughout the planet's history there. As I'm sure you're aware, I have no resources with which to pay you. But I can propose an alternative. If you find any wrecks left by the PCA, you should try accessing them. Both the corporations and the Rubiconians are gathering data on PCA technology. Whatever you collect, I can exchange for credits and transfer the funds to you. I've taken a few liberties. Walter thinks you've gone on a geological survey. Thank you for doing this for me, Raven.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's get started, Raven. I've already located several wrecks that we should be able to recover data from.
Yeah, no
I'll
time
send you
limit.
marker data.
I'm happy. One thing kind of that always makes me nervous is when there is time limit. Wait, isn't this... Yeah, this is the same place where that coral explosion happened. Of course it is. It probably said it.
PCA craft data. I'll exchange it for credits and send them to you later. Coral is able to conduct data and can influence digital equipment. The effects of the coral surge must have brought some of the wrecks back online. Let's see what we can find. That's an old bus I see. The Rubiconians used to pilot these.
Text data extracted from a wreck. This appears to come from the writings of Mayan, photo of the Liberation Front. I know how to speak. How long has it been since I first saw her voice? Fear not, she said. There will always be plenty. She told me this as I was imbibing Rubicon's message one fateful day. If I were you, I'd never allow this, I replied, and I was forever ashamed by my deceit.
This seems to be a recording of Domayan, the Liberation Front's ideological leader. But this appears to be something exceptionally personal. This data seems valuable too. I'm so glad this is turning into a profitable mission. Let's keep looking, Raven. An older generation of AC.
No, the coral tide is rising at an abnormal rate. This resonance, it suggests some kind of mutation. Run the calculations. How much time do we have? 47 hours, 2 minutes, 16 seconds. We still have time. Deploy Ibis.
According to the timestamp, this was recorded 2 days before the fires of Ibis. This seems to be about the warning signs of the calamity, right before it struck. Inspecting data. It's a schematic for an SG craft. Research Institute, I see.
Assistant number 1 has lost his mind. His research has utterly consumed him. Granted, there may be some logic to C-Pulse sensory augmentation of human subjects, but no ethical scholar would ever dare cross that point of no return. Mankind is driven mad by possibilities. What does Coral represent, if not sheer potential?
This is about the first augmented humans. The same coral technology that created you. But without it, we never would have made contact. I'm not picking up any more data stores. If this outing has made you think about Rubicon's past or the nature of coral, then it was all worth it.
one new message.
What kept you, 621? You're a famous mercenary now. Time to act like one. Just get some rest. That's the important thing.
I'll cut to the chase. This is about the ice worm. That Institute relic you had a run-in with. The corpse might stand a chance if it were just the PCA they were teaming up against. But that monster is a whole other story. You can't just throw bodies at it. The thing that makes it such a pain in the ass is its perpetual reactive shield. Coral tech. Takes advantage of the coral's directivity. Ordinary weapons can't touch it. So let's get extraordinary. I can make you something that'll punch a hole in that shield. But I'll need your help. You'll be heading to Grid 012, one of the first sectors they built, and it's barely holding up. That's where a little rat who betrayed RAD is hiding out. Goes by the name of Honest Brute. His AC Milktooth was built by us, so its only flaw is that it's piloted by him. When he ran from RAD, he didn't just take credits in tech. He also took a secret project of mine. And that secret project is what we'll need to bust open the ice worm's shield. You ready for this, tourist? No one's gonna miss Brute. And we all stand to gain.
Main system activating combat mode.
Let's go.
All right, tourist. I'll tell you where to go.
Welcome, tourist. It's a delight to enjoy the company of a visitor from so far away.
Brute. We're here to take back what you stole from us.
Oh, heavens. You're a friend of Carla's. Splendid. Any friend of Carla's is a friend of mine. Here's to new beginnings. By all means, be my guest.
See what I mean, tourist? We need to go deep down. That damn freak's using my toys like they were his.
Make sure you keep clear of the laser sensors. They're set to activate the enemy machines.
A new friend from afar, just for me. What joy. Be still my beating heart. I'm waiting for you, friend. Fidgeting anxiously before the big dance. I do hope I'll keep up, but the anticipation is part of the fun.
far.
We should keep an eye out for traps. They'll be much more dangerous in tight quarters.
There.
Jump down there and we've got him cornered. Don't forget, the guy's a rat. This won't be smooth sailing.
Was this place some kind of hangar? The target AC must be nearby.
There.
Ah, my new friend. You're here at last. Brute! Oh, Carla, you've introduced me to such wonderful people. Wonderful things.
Shut him up, tourist.
Glad.
Quality of the generator. How Miltooth's heart sings.
Built that AC at mine, tourist. Don't underestimate it.
How Miltooth weeps. How the rail cannon weeps. Torn from their mother. Oh, they must miss Carla so. I weep too.
Don't encourage him.
No, slow. Slow. Quick, quick, slow. 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 Quick, quick, slow. Let's trip the light fantastic friend.
It'd help if you could shut him up.
AP at 30%.
My friend, this is a gift. Thank you.
Enemy AC is silent.
Looks like he's dead. Good. All right, tourist. I'll see about retrieving our secret project. We'll need it to go worm hunting.
Oof. Mind Alpha. High pedal.
We got ourselves a deal, Handler Walter. Michigan. So, Arquebus met us halfway?
I gave them the heavy warship fleet. In exchange, Balaam's in charge of putting down the beast. They also offered some top Vespers. Guess they don't trust us.
Better than nothing. I'll provide what support I can, too.
Yeah, your mad scientists, RAD or whatever, and that hound of yours.
Michigan. Don't underestimate 621. That hound always delivers.
Two new messages.
This is Chatty Stick, RAD. Thanks for putting down Brute. The Chief's already in the workshop tweaking the rail cannon. And I've never seen her happier to be at work. That is all. Later, tourist.
Time for work, 621. This next mission's all or nothing. Make sure you attend the briefing.
Prototype VE. A Agonis capacity you with the following prototype parts. Hold the weapon. Stun needle? Anti-ice worm weapon. Wait, it says I have extra parts somewhere. Oh, these. Mind Alpha. Let's say destroy the ice worm. Concludes the chapter. Let's go.
Listen up, 621. This will be a joint operation led by Balaam and Arquebus. The briefing's about to start. I want you to attend.
First, some background before we go into detail. The intercorporate ceasefire is now in effect, and we will be carrying out coordinated attacks against the PCA. The targets are the enemy-occupied bases, the heavy warship fleet, and the recently activated...
I'll cut to the chase. This is an all-out war against the PCA and theaters across Rubicon. And y'all got the short end of the stick. You're here to take on the worst of our dirty work, hunting the beast of the ice field.
Sure thing, Chief. Tell you what, I'll watch and let you know how badly that goes for us.
Gun 5, you just volunteered yourself for the front line.
Moving on. Let's talk about how we're going to neutralize the iceworm's coral shield. You'll be dealing with a layered barrier made up of a primary and a secondary shield.
Arquebus will provide the means to break the first layer. The state-of-the-art stun needle launcher. Aim for the face, and it will deliver results, I assure you.
What about the second layer?
RAD's cooked up just the thing. A neat little toy we call the Overed Rail Cannon. If we divert the spaceport standby power to the ORC, it should hit hard enough, assuming we land the shot.
You can leave that to me. I know a thing or two about sharpshooting.
I'll oversee operations on the ground. A ragtag crew like this needs leadership.
We could use some more suppressive fire. I'll send Chatty.
That just leaves the question of who will be taking charge of the stun needle launcher.
I know just the volunteer to go poke that beast with a stick. Gun 13, you get all that? Good! Time for another field trip!
And then test. Or not test. Yeah, stun needle launcher is equipped. Let's go.
It's not every day you see competing forces working together like this. Now or never, 621. time, 621. You ready?
This mission depends upon you, Raven. Let's go. I'll be here to offer support.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Michigan will take command.
Commencing operation with combined AC force as per the Balaam Archibus agreement. Move out, maggots! Time to die!
Act like a professional outfit and you might live.
Who does that creep think he is? I ain't here because I wanted it.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed. Initializing ORC firing sequence. Connecting EML modules. Opening energy turbines. Output at 80%. Sighting correction A-OK. 90, 95. I won't miss.
Secondary shield down.
Gun 13, the head's open for a direct hit.
That freak actually did it.
Did what? The bare minimum. This is just the first hurdle.
The target's deployed drones, tourist. I'll handle them.
There it comes.
V4, load the next shell.
One step ahead of you, Commander.
Finally, someone with their head screwed on straight. Never thought about switching sides?
Sure is an honor to be praised by the Red Guns hell on 4 legs. But I'll pass.
Primary shield disabled.
Shield loss confirmed. Preparing to fire rail cannon. Energy turbine output at 80%. Output 95%. 100%. Watch out for friendly fire.
Secondary shield down.
It's all yours now, buddy. Wait, something's wrong. Fall back, 621.
We've underestimated this beast. My AC's compromised.
The coral. It's out of control.
Looks like things just took a nasty turn. I'll set the ORC to maximum output. We can't afford to lose control of the situation. This next shot will be my last.
Taking significant damage. Might be checking out soon, tourist.
decontaminate the area. Get out of...
Choral voices. Lost again. Raven. There's something I have to tell you. The Coral. It's my family. My brothers and sisters. I am but a single wave. Born from the Coral Tide. A Rubiconian without a body. No one even knew I was there for such a long time. Raven, you're the only one who...
Go get your rest, 621. Things are going to get busy. You did good.
Mission complete.
The temporary alliance between the Arquebus and Balaam groups turned the tide of war, devastating the Planetary Closure Administration forces and exiling them from Rubicon. Though it was the Iceworm mission led by Balaam that dealt the decisive blow, Arquebus, through their own engagements with the PCA, augmented their strength with seized weaponry. The balance of power was broken, the scales tipped in Arquebus's favor, and the Rubicon Liberation Front's hopes of fighting an exhausted foe were dashed. With the loss of their common enemy, the rival factions' war for the Coral abruptly reignited. And their bitter conflict burned with renewed intensity.
Augmented Human C4621, entering standard mode. 2 new messages.
Doing okay, 621? I'd wanted to let you rest some more, but the corps are on the move already. With the PCA gone, it's back to work, getting to where the Coral's gathering. Do you remember the survey you carried out at Xylem? My friend analyzed the data and learned about a massive facility under the central ice field. Watch Point Alpha. Turns out that the ice worm was defending the entrance to that place. It's time to let ourselves in.
Raven, there's something you need to know. That friend Walter mentioned. The comms database has no record of the conversation he just told you about. This isn't about just finding the Coral, Raven. He's after something more, and he's using you to do it. Here on Rubicon.
Registration number RB23, call sign, Raven. Your records have been updated. A-rank virtual encounters are now available in the arena. May these encounters further guide your technique.
New parts to purchase. Linear rifle. Diffuse laser cannon. Split missile launcher. This actually feels good. Bomb missile launcher. Plasma missile launcher. Laser turret. What was the thing I looked? This one. Split missile launcher. Can I have that? Yeah. Then here maybe the split one. Split missile launcher. Yeah. Ooh. This looks nice. Bye. Bye. I think this is new. Hihihihi. Can I have that? Yes. Can I afford it? Dunno. I can afford it. Look, I have over 2 million left. On the left side, I am not taking anything because I think sword is good. Laser lance. This is stronger weapon that I have currently, but also this might actually be good. There. And what do you say if we test it out? And a live opponent. My life is too evil.
Arena Combat
I don't know what
Aptitude
you mean.
Evaluation Program number 7.
I
You
am
have now
innocent.
reached Rank A. Subject AC. Deep down. Call sign Gun 2 Nile.
The thing is with swords, for example,
Commencing
is
evaluation.
that they don't run out of bullets.
Main system activating combat mode.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
The turrets are very useful. Live opponent. Isn't this a virtual arena? Yes, it is. But what I meant is actual opponent. You know. Not just, practice. Snail. This means I am very close to the end. Because there's only 3 virtual opponents left.
Arena Combat Aptitude Evaluation Program. Number 6, Rank A. Subject AC, Open Faith. Call sign, V2 Snail. Commencing evaluation.
Main system activating combat mode.
Destroyed. But I still want to try it.
Main system activating combat mode.
Yeah.
Target destroyed. Concluding evaluation. Well done.
And tuning. What to do? can do a couple of more missions.
Here's the job, 621. You'll be going into that underground facility, Watchpoint Alpha. I managed to talk Arquebus into letting us lead their survey. They jumped at the chance to use an independent mercenary as their canary. Balaam has already barged in, taking several red guns and MT squads. Seems they want to be ready for a run-in with Arquebus's new firepower. You'll start by descending through Depth 1, a vertical chamber sector. It's likely you'll meet resistance from autonomous defenses left by the PCA. The worst of them is lurking at the bottom, Nepenthes, an energy weapon platform. Heard on the grapevine that it already turned half of Balaam's forces to ash. Don't want to end up like Balaam after all. Tread carefully.
Yeah, I am thinking probably.
Watchpoint Alpha. My brothers and sisters. They're deep inside.
Do 1 or 2 missions, and that would be enough for today. Little bit shorter stream than normally.
621. You ready? You'll be going down deep, and there's no guarantee you'll come back.
Nice. I'm not coming back.
Still, you're the only one who can do this. I'm counting on you to reach the coral.
Main system activating combat mode.
Commence mission. Access the elevator and take it down.
Intruder detected. Threat level unknown. Defense phase 1.0. Commencing termination.
The defense system is activated.
Ah.
It's got eyes on you. Fight back.
The elevator's locked out.
We have no choice but to jump. Let's go, Raven. Watch out. Below you. That's the Nepenthes. It's clearly a force to be reckoned with.
Wait, the partition's moving.
I'm picking up enemy signals nearby.
Containing intruder. Commencing termination. Assigning intruder threat level. Threat level 4. 6. Level 6. Resistance determination. Preparing.
You're clear. I'll find a way to get that partition open. Stand by for now, 621.
Over there. I've sent you a marker. Nepenthes. It's named after an extinct genus of plants.
Did you find an access point? Good job sniffing that out.
Unauthorized access detected. Transitioning to phase 1.5.
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
AP at 50%.
It's tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
AP at 30%. No repair kits remaining. AP at 50 per AP at 30%.
You've got it in your sights now, 621. Just need to get a little closer.
From checkpoint. Where did it left him even?
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles.
AP at 30%. 2 repair kits remaining. One AP at 30%.
It's tracking you, 621.
Evasive action.
You've got it in your sights now, 621. Just need to get a little closer.
I got the thing I need to do.
It's changed its combat routine, Raven. Watch out for those plasma missiles. immobilize if you aim for the neck joint.
Ha!
Repair kit remaining.
Defending sustaining damage.
Paisley's artillery platform is silent.
Confirmed. Target destroyed. Mission accomplished.
Let's rest while we can, Raven. We've got a long road ahead of us.
Did it.
No new messages.
No new messages? How come? Yeah. I think this is perfect place to stop. For now. Progress has been made. I don't know how much of the game is left. But I think I am close to the end game. And when I say close to the end game, it means little bit of story, then the huge end game happens. But yeah, let's see. Drive. Well, why not? Why not? They are playing Final Fantasy. The original 7. Yeah, progress has been made. I destroyed a big worm. And that is good. But that was enough for today. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you Legend Snapper for the follow. Hopefully you enjoy your stay. Thank you everybody in the chat. My name is Veno. This was Armored Core 6. Fires of Rubicon. And I will see you again next time. Same Veno channel. Good night.